Did you complete? Oh, hello and welcome to another Pokemon Week. Gen 2, Delibird only. Why do I do this to myself? Where am I? Oh no. I'm in the middle of the Elite Four. Okay. What do I have? I'm healed right now. Okay, I have X defense, X attacks, hyper potions. Scraps, how old are you? Old? Yeah. We got him just before I went to Japan, and he was a year or so old by then. So, 5 or 6? Probably? 1X special, oh no. That revive's not gonna do me any good in here. Oh, I haven't even fought her yet. Alright. Yes, you do. Yeah. 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 You wanna go and lie on the bed? You look very confused. Oh, no, wait. Let's move the Japanese candy off the bed before the dog gets into it. Claim the pupper for the motherland. In Soviet Russia, dog pet to you. Now look here, you tanky sand attacking. Your own medicine, kind of? No, you have a move that doesn't miss. I'll probably just Icy Wind then. Yeah, there it is, Faint Attack. Modded Minecraft. I'd have to install the mods, but yeah, I have Minecraft for PC. Still. Java. I have to specify Java, because it could be Bedrock Edition. I'm confuzzled. Yeah, well, you can't mod the other one. My mouse off screen. Houndoom. Oh yeah. Mudslap. Oh no, I'm confused. Seem to remember having problems with this type before. I'm ready for AB start select here. Actually, I should probably go train. I'm only level 63. I should lose. Yay, time to grind. Yeah. Actually, I think I can make it through the first Elite Four member pretty successfully. So I should probably just go train doing that. Scrabbler could just explode on me. Or do that. That also hurts. Just gonna... Yeah, lowest base stat total. Hardest thing to catch that's not a legendary. Yes, it's totally, Yeah, I'm gonna train in the Elite Four. Just not gonna worry about healing during battles for this. That makes more sense. Well, I mean, he does have some flying types. Oops. I pressed A way too quick. I know what I'm doing. Mud slap. There we go. That makes more sense. Icy Wind. This should probably be up top anyways. Can't remember if you can move moves in battle in Gen 2. My speed is good-ish. I think I have an emote for this. Maybe I don't. Oh, there it is. Could just use Icy Wind. Oh, nice. Oh, that's perfect. A wild Griffin Lord has appeared. The server entrance thing. So there's a welcome channel. And it just says a wild Griffin Lord appeared. I mostly lost here because I was dumb and mud slapped the bird. Let me just switch my Icy Wind out here to on top of my moves. There we go. Mud slap's probably going to be the thing I use the least. I'm drinking tea. It's half black, half green because Mom had some loose leaf Chun Me green tea from a gift, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine. So I have a caffeine-free soda. Yeah, caffeine-free soda. Good. I didn't mess up. And tea. Oh, coffee is delicious. And I love it a little too much. And I can press A twice now. And it actually is what I want it to be. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Guess I'll use Fly. I don't think Ice resists Flying type. Oh, that could have been bad. That looks better. Oh, it was also a crit, so I'll never know. Curses! You just mud slap this a couple times. I don't want to use too many mud slaps here, though. Oh, there goes a special defense. Well, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna fly, though. I had flashbacks to Morty's gym from that verse. Slover's not a ghost type, so it's not a problem, but I still had flashbacks. Once Upon a Time card game? I don't think I ever played that, but it's the one Michael has. I think I can... I have more icy winds, so I can use that. I have played Microscope, but it's definitely not the same thing. You know, I'll just heal my HP in between battles, because I have so many healing items. But I'm not gonna worry about during combat. So I think the X special was supposed to be... Oh no, that raises special attack. There's nothing that raises special defense in this gen. That's right. I can use a Hyper Potion. Do we have anything weaker than a Hyper Potion? Like a Super Potion? No, okay. Sentient purple sandwich. Oh, fun. Okay. Alright, what do I have for Koga? I guess I'm gonna go down to moves anyways. Mud Slap. And Mud Slap. Possibly Fly. I don't remember what all he has. I want some soda. Yeah, he's poison type. See, okay, well, Ariados, bugs, so, Fly. But there's, Fly is more powerful than, Mud Slap, so if he has, you know, bug type or a grass type that's also poison, that, Fly's stronger. Also, he has this for some strange reason, which is Steel Bug, so I'm still going with Fly. Oh, that's right, it has Protect, I can't use Fly. I have to go with Mud Slap. Which is neutral, because it's Steel Bug. Let's see. Resisted. It will protect. Its accuracy lowering doesn't matter because it has Swift, but I'm going to Mudslap it. It'll eventually run out of Swift, but I'm probably going to run out of Mudslap first. What items do I have for PowerPoint restoration? Oh, I have a max elixir. Okay. Just use return then. It should do more than Mudslap, even though it's resisted. Yeah. I mean, I could spam X attacks here, I guess. Like 2 or 3 of them. I guess I'm going in. How many of these do I have? 6? Yeah, I can use a couple. Oh, wait. It might miss. It didn't miss. Now I remember why I Mudslap to full loss of accuracy on Koga. Okay, so in order to get back, I'd have to do that. That's fine. Let me see if I can get X items here. If I can, then I don't want to go back. I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yes, I would love to go home. Okay, which floor am I looking for? I'll put it on the list. I have a couple things I need to get done first. Yeah, I didn't. Trainer's Market, Battle Collection. Okay, floor 3. There we go. Prevent stat reduction. Oh! Just buy some of those. Because that'd be good against the Umbreon, because then I could set up other things against the Umbreon. Look at that. Okay, now I need to grab Surfing Pokemon. Flash on. Oh, you should have it. Can you tell what HM I taught to Flash? Ah. Oh, maybe it doesn't have. Yes, sir? No. Okay, I'll teach you, Seth. Someone else must have been my surfer. It's probably somebody nicknamed Surfer Girl or something like that. The peaceful music was interrupted by I've seen enough anime to see where this is going. The Pokemon. Well, the younger brother of I've seen enough anime to see where this is going, the Pokemon. Should be able to fly there now. Yay! My cam probably crashed. It does that. Let's see if my surfer is actually named Surfer Girl. Oh, yep, there she is. Oh, you know what? The battery's probably dead. Yep, the battery's dead. I didn't have it plugged in. That should do it. Once it realizes it's plugged in. I don't know if it realizes it's plugged in. Now it knows it's plugged in. It's been back and forth. It stayed on that time? Question mark? I didn't do anything other than fly, right? And run. Right, good. Failure is not an option. Chachu? No piss kick today. Oh yeah, Fly just Okos it. Okay. Pretty sure I figured that out like forever ago. What should return do against Slowbro? Okay, I can just use 2 of those then. "14 Fly, 17 Icy Winds. Icy Wind it is. Well, at least I know I can get through the first 2 members. Well, the first member really easy, and the second one, maybe if I don't mess up. Maybe if I'm not a dum-dum. I'm a ninja! Fwahahaha! I don't think he's done that before. That's a really good strategy, though. I didn't even use spikes. Okay. There it is. Okay, I only used that 3 times, so this is gonna hurt. It might just take me out. Aperture science. Excuse me while I use a full restore here to get back to full health. Because I didn't buy any max potions. That was so close. I don't know if that was a low roll or if it couldn't KO me from that range. Oh, now I'm poisoned. See you later, have fun. With the Warhammers. At least that's what I assume that is. It's a good thing I had already been hurt by poison. Ow! Oh no, it's using minimize. I'm gonna see if I can hit it with return here. Nope. Oh no! Come on, just hit it. This is not good. Gonna have to use a full restore again. Sell the max revive for a whole bunch of money after I lose. And its evasiveness is maxed out. Try an icy wind. No. And I'm toxic again. Wait, it's already got +6. Why is it... what? Nani? How is it still using minimize? I'm confused. Does minimize work differently in Gen 2? Or I guess does stat boost evasion work differently in Gen 2? Okay, so it only raises it by 1. But it said... That doesn't make sense. The text does not line up with it only raising it 1. Oh hey, I hit. Oh hey, I need more tea. Oh good. I don't know if I needed the crit, but thank goodness. Hey look, it's a Venomoth! Hey look, I have Fly! You gonna baton pass again, Ariados, or are you actually gonna take your flies here? You're gonna take it, hopefully. It'd suck if it misses. Good, it didn't miss. Yeesh. Utman, anyway, who do you think you are? Crobat. I'm still gonna Icy Wind. Probably could have gotten away with a Fly, but whatever. You have proven your worth, young grasshopper. He didn't put me to sleep, which is weird. I'll just top off my health. I believe for this next room I'm fine as well. As long as I don't fail miserably with my Mud Slaps. Might run out of Mud Slaps, that wouldn't be good. But I need to use Fly on most of his Pokemon. Hoo-ha! Hitchmon top! Well, I hope I outspeed it. This level. I'll use Quick Attack. Meh. That's cheating. I probably do outspeed it though then. Ah, it has Detect. I have to use Return then. Almost. Do you have detect? It might, but it didn't use it, so. I don't know. I'm just gonna use Icy Wind now that I think about it. Because it's either super effective or neutral. And it's stab. And Onyx's defenses are atrocious. At least I remember them being that. I don't know if they actually are. Do you know detect? I don't know, but I avoided a rock slide. So that's good. I'm on top might be the only one that actually knows detect. I think honestly his special defense is what's atrocious, and I don't remember if Ice is special or physical in Gen 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that's really close to level 67. Yeah. How do my moves look? No, I'll chance that. Top off our health. And I think I'll save before I take on the old lady again. Now that I have something to keep my accuracy from dropping. So I did buy 3 of them, so I guess. Eh. Let me check what the ice typing. Good to see what Karen's team is real quick. Well, I know it's Umbreon, which I know what to do here, which should be at the bottom of my bag. Maybe not. Oh, I did have some. I didn't know. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Definitely need to go with physical. So, oh, it can still confuse me, so that's annoying. That's okay. I wonder if I outspeed her Gengar. Aha! Can't lower my accuracy. I used a God spec. Okay. They only increased it by 3, but whatever. Then I need to... Do I have a full heal? I should have some full heals. I have a mint berry, that's not what I want. Poison cure, full heal, awakening. Okay, full heal. No longer confused. I think I'll just use return on you. Plus 3 it should Oko Umbreon. So slow because it's so many hit points. Might just spam a turn through the rest of the fight until Gengar. Seems like a good plan. This is one of my stronger moves. Alright, so now it's Gengar. So I could Mud Slap, because it's physical in this gen. But it's still gonna be abysmal. I think... Okay, let me check what Ice type is. Is it physical or special? There's the... But it's not really telling me. Oh, there we go. Special, so I need to use Fly. Oh, and Curse failed because I wasn't there. Nice. And my cam's gone again. I should Oko this with Icy Wind regardless. It's a Vileplume. And it's a stab ice move. So, for a second there I thought I was going to live on one and I was going to be really mad. Macro. Same here, I can just use Icy Wind. Birdkeeper Lance. In Gold, Silver, Crystal. Alright. I'm really worried about Charizard's Flamethrower. Especially since I can't raise my special defense. Gyarados isn't super scary except for Hyper Beam. So I'm going to use my... do you have any ethers, or do I just have max elixir? Looks like I just have max elixir, so I'm going to save. Now. Should save before I used it. Too late. But hey, I'm at Birdkeeper Lance. Let's see here. Flying, 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 flying. Yep, Birdkeeper Lance. Icy Wind is mostly what I needed to restore because pretty much everything but Gyarados dies to it. Not Gyarados, Charizard. Everything but Charizard dies to Icy Wind. And then for Charizard, I'll have to use Fly. Gyarados might tank the first hit and get off a Hyper Beam, which would suck. But let's find out. Yeah, okay. Used Rain Dance. My attack higher than my special. It doesn't tell me the power moves in battle, does it? Nope. Okay. I think Fly is stronger than Icy Wind. Okay, avoided Hyper Beam. For one turn. Alright, it is stronger. Good. If I would have realized what he was going to do turn one, I could have X attacked. So I could return here, but it's not stab, but it should be stronger than Fly, except for the fact it's not stab, so we'll go with Fly. Also, his flamethrower is weakened because Lance set up Rain like a noob. So it shouldn't OHKO. Even though it's super effective. And I'm a weak Delibird. Yeah. Looks like it actually wouldn't invoke code anyways. Happy day. It might knock me out if somehow he survives this Fly, which would be very confusing. I'm gonna double check something about the ice type here. Generation 2. Okay, so it's going to be super effective or doubly super effective on everything that's left to use Icy Wind. So it's ×4 effective on Dragonites, which he has 3 of. And it's going to be just super effective against Aerodactyl, but if I go first, that won't matter. For sure, I'm going to go first. He's saving the frail Aerodactyl as long as he can, I guess. Hello, Frail McFrailson. But you're speedy as all heck. Okay, I outsped. I should win now. I should just win. If this OHKOs, I have won. Because Dragonite stands no chance. Woo! It's a crit. Don't know if I needed the crit. But I'm about to defeat the first time through the Elite Four with a Delibird. A female one, too, so that means it has bad IVs. Or DVs? Is it IVs yet? I don't know if it's IVs until 3 or if it's IVs in 2. I don't remember. Anyways, victory for Garmaliev. The calculating. All right, Birdkeeper Lance. I don't want an interview, guys. Thanks, Professor. No interviews. Goodbye. I'm leaving. Thank you, Lance. I need to get on to Kanto. This Cyclops is only going to have one tooth. Alright, I saved. It saved there, so I should be able to... I'm going to at least see this. 10.5 hours. 9 Pokemon owned. Look for Pokemon in grassy areas. Womp womp. Every time, Oak. Every time. Okay. The day is so off. Alright. So I need to fly... Well, hold on. There's the phone call. It looked like it was crashing. I got the SS ticket. So I don't think I'm going to do anything about the magnet train. Oh, I'm going to fly. Going backwards was probably faster. Feels weird that this goes underground. Okay, it's just a straight shot. Oh no, I didn't bring anyone with surf. Oh wait, that's a Gen 1 joke. Meep meep. Yeah, okay, thanks. Thank you. Oh, right, I have to find his buddy first. Should be in a cabin by himself. Honestly, I just want to get to Kanto. I shouldn't need to heal. Does he not show up until I talk to the guy? He probably doesn't. Or there might be more of the ship. Nothing I can access from here. Okay, I'll talk to the guy first then. Let's see him anywhere. It's not an empty cabin. Still an empty cabin. That's not him. Should be dressed as a sailor. Unless it's the guy in the hallway. No. Oh yeah, so he doesn't even appear until you talk to the dude. I wasn't goofing off, I was taking a nap. Oh, forget it. Taking a nap is goofing off. Shh. Much. Probably don't need to fly, but I'm going to. My chop is no more. Say aye, 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 aye. Okay, I can no longer level up. I am at the nice level. I don't care if you're exhausted. You're making it harder for me to find this guy's granddaughter. Ba-ba-dum. Something about paying attention to your grandchildren. So I could go battle people, or I could just leave. I'm gonna do the second one. I'm just gonna leave. Alright. Like, I like the music, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and grab Server Girl. So that's who's supposed to serve. I'm gonna go ahead and take on Surge. And cry afterwards. So we're gonna probably get decimated. I'll run into something if I surf earlier than here. I'll still run into something, but I won't be, Okay, I didn't. There's still a chance, though. Alright, so these... Okay. Might be both of them here. But if it's just the one, then I can leave and come back in. And only have to battle one person before the leader. What level are these things? Well, they can't have levitate. Level 27, alright. Well, they are going to be deleted. Delete. Okay, I'm gonna let my cam charge up a little bit. I'm just gonna put a cam cover on. My cam cover is not on this one. Ta-da! Oh, door. Roll out. That's gonna hurt a little bit. I might need to go heal just to get power points back. Because Mudslap has, like, nothing. The fun thing is, because I have a female, I could totally use attract on red. Okay, this is both of them. I might as well fight all the gym trainers then. Juggler Horton. Here's a who. Wait. Electrode. Okay, just use roll out that turn. I was afraid of explosion. That's why I used fly. But I guess I didn't need to worry about it. Let's see how much return does on this thing. I think most life's only really good for the Magnemites. Yeah. The ×4 really helps it a lot. So many electrodes. I know you're a juggler, but this is redonkulous. In that case, I don't need to go back to restore power points. Not one of them has exploded yet. I'm very happy. Of course, I did knock out most of them in one hit, so I guess I only know the one didn't have an explosion ready for me. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go fight the leader. I'm not gonna fight the third guy, so I don't have to go back and heal. Trap is currently not being readied. I'm numero uno. I'll tap you just like I did my enemies in war. What war were you in? What war was recent? Raichu. It's not that chunky. It's chunky, just not that chunky. Alright, here's where Mud Slap makes the most sense. It's against the Steel Electric. Oh, not quite. Uh-oh. You used double team. Es no bueno. Check my phone real quick here. What? Well, that's not good. So apparently some bolts came out of the play structure at work, and I'm being asked to put them back. But instead of, like, kind of maybe leaving them near where they were so that I would know where they go, they put them on someone's desk. And it's a big play structure. So I don't know where those bolts are coming from. Oh well. Electrode, I can use return on this. Probably gonna Oko it. Ugh. Oh no! Oh, another electrode. Well, pretty sure I'm gonna OHKO it, considering. Let's see if I can see how much battery this has. Just says it's charging. Okay. That's not useful. I can look on properties. Oh, the SD card's full. Okay, that would make it not stay on. I got the Thunder Badge! Let's see if I can... No, it's not. Okay. I was gonna say, I could try to do something about that, but I can't. It's not actually. Yeah, now I don't have to surf. Let's go ahead and deposit Surfer Girl. Slowpoke. It is a Slowpoke. Why don't you just throw a Pokeball at it? It's asleep. The catch rate's higher. I don't understand. What's your problem? Alright, let's see. I can't get through Diglett's cave, which is basically what that guy was talking about. Let's try to avoid battling. It sounds much more epic than it is. I mean, I like the remix, but it's not as epic as it sounds. Is this our house? Yep, okay. Yes, I did. I don't think I can use it, but I wanted to get it. Yeah, I'm gonna... I know I can't, but I'm gonna look at it anyways. I went right by it. There it is. Yeah, oh. I wish. Forget what this does. Bottom of the list. Oh. Okay, it's just the sturdy item. Now the actual gem. I hate this puzzle. Of course, I'll just get there eventually doing this. So, oh. Dang it. As soon as I moved, I was like, wait, no! Too early. I'm gonna waste Icy Winds here. I'm gonna use Fly against all of Sabrina's Pokemon. Oh, that's still okay. Nice. Well, these two were more of a special defenders, not special attackers. But apparently, I'm just that level that it doesn't matter. Hopefully this is the only time I'm going to use Mud Slap in this entire gym. Yeah, she turned right when I hit the other tile, so that could have been bad if I hesitated after moving. Just in case, I don't think it's going to matter that much. I don't like battling. Then why did you take this job? Okay. Yeah, Sabrina wants to battle. Yada yada yada. Empty the SD card on this camera during this battle. Espion! At least she updated her team. Hey, there it goes. Of course I failed, I'm not there. Whoa. Let me open up my volume mixer. And mute system sounds. There we go. Now we will not be hearing that. Oh, I guess I'll use Month Slap that I said I was hoping I wouldn't have to use again. Alright. SP drive D. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Format. And formatting is done. Mr. Mime. And his Galarian evolution, Mr. Crime. You should be fairly frail. Unless you set up, like, barrier. Yep, there it is. Went way, way up. 2 thumbs, way, way up. 2 thumbs, way, way up. That clicking was probably loud. Can use Icy Wind now. It's raised his defense too much. Yeah. See, that's probably too high. I'm looking properties for my camera that I just got rehooked up. Show me if oh, it's in the wrong mode. Try turning it off and back on again. Of course, I outspeed Alakazam. I was going to say something about that being lucky, but it would be weird if I didn't outspeed it. I have to turn on the regular way first. Use Fly again. Alright, Reflect is gone, so I should just take it down. Maybe it wasn't on the wrong mode. Just zoomed in differently on the properties. Oop. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Must have it cropped a little bit. I got the marsh badge. Bow, bow. I'm already a champion. Wait a minute. Aha! Then I have to worry about her looking at me because I had already defeated everything. So I took the shortcut. I'll just heal over here in the next town. I have to have somebody use cut anyways in my party. So I have to go to the Pokemon Center. Okay, actually I'm going to be right back. So see you in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Who knows cut? Kenya? No. Wait, can I just do... Yes, I can, okay. Ah, cut knows. The Bellsprout knows cut. That makes sense. Why does it make sense? Cut, use cut to cut the tree that was supposed to be cut. So that people can get to the gym without using cut. Alright. It's not technically a double battle. We're at a T again. Non-caffeinated soda. It's just as delicious. Use Icy Wind for these guys. I'll use Fly on Erica. I want to grab my tea again. Let me just top this off. I hope it's super effective. It's a Vileplume. Battle's kind of scary. But why are you in a gym then? Alright. Then you this is a 10-year-old kid, so probably the flowers. Jeez. Jeesh. Somebody's cradle snatching, or attempting to. Icy Wind again. Wait, didn't you have a Executor? Or do you have an Execute? Execute! Wait. Caffeinate? Would you care for some tea? Oh, I did write it down right. It is Erica with a K. I'm writing down which badges I have so that when I go to do the thumbnail for YouTube, I actually have badges continuing on the bottom in the order that I get them. So I have Lieutenant Surge, Sabrina, and Erica so far. So I'm about to get Erica's. Pretty sure it's a guarantee. Now I have to get Blue's last, because he won't fight you until you have all 7 of the other badges. Victory Bell. Bell, awesome. Bell, awesome. Like I said, I was going to use Fly against the gym leader, and I'm still using Icy Wind because I don't need to use Fly. They're not a challenge. They're weaker than the Elite Four. By a lot. Jump Up. Ah, yes, I see why you kept this one for last. Grass Flying type against a Ice Flying type with an Ice move. Oh, yes. Die. Do it. Die. Thank you. TM Pocket. Oh, what was that TM? I don't think it does me any good considering this is a grass gym and I'm an ice flying type. It's a Giga Drain. How about Giga Drain? Yeah, that doesn't do me any good. Okay, so for the recording on YouTube, I'm going to pause until I get to the next gym. So, see you then, YouTube. Okay, I'm healing up before the gym battle. Let's do this. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are fully healed. We hope to see you again. I'm gonna deposit, touch, and whirl really quick, so I don't have them with me in the gym. I realized I did need Cut to get to the power plant, so I had to go grab Cut from the box. Yeah, sure. Maybe I should go grab Whirl again then. Yeah. I'm not gonna battle gym trainers just because you're mad that your boyfriend ran away the second that anybody appeared nearby at all. I'll use her for a girl. But, I don't have to battle anybody but Misty. I'll just use return, because fly is gonna waste turns. Not gonna do terrible amounts of damages. But judging by how much return didn't knock it out, I'm gonna say fly is actually better than, because it'll take 2 turns without the extra menu on the second turn, if it goes. Rain Dance, there's no ability, so I don't have to worry about somebody having Swift Swim. So, yeah. Quagsire is a tank, so that actually makes sense. Just gonna Mud Slap to take Quagsire out. She's very annoying. Cormelia cannot tolerate her being here. Are you serious? My leg! Young Frankenstein. I don't know. Yeah. That's stuck in my head now. That scene, just like... I'm just gonna restore back to full. Probably could have used a Hyper Potion. Now that I think about it, but whatever. It's raining, so this is gonna hurt. It did hurt. Now it's not raining. Good. Good. Now it's raining. What, does Lapras just reach over and turn on the sprinkler system because we're in the water gym? But it's randomized to 2 to 5 turns. I have 2 turns to defeat Stern. So I can't use Fly, because I need to make sure that I actually kill it. Thankfully, it's more of a special tank. Okay, good. I crit. Like, that did way more damage than it should have. It does have a lot of HP and recover. So I was worried. I have to lose on purpose with my last Pokemon. I think I have 1 non-attacking move. Oh, it's Surfer Girl, so maybe I have more than 1. Yeah, I have Growl. Which has 40. So I could have just growled 40 times. And lost anyways. Alright. I didn't save before going in, that's the only reason. Alright, well, see you at the next gym, YouTube. Alright. I don't know who's seen my challenge videos, But this is a throwback. See if it does it. Oh, it doesn't sing. This sings in red and blue. Maybe even yellow. I don't know if it sings in yellow. So obviously, we are going to deposit Pokemon. Gormaliev is not the one that we want to deposit. We're going to go into the Rock-type gym. Let's see here. He has Rock-Water types this time around, so that's annoying. But I believe we can just avoid all of the gym trainers, like usual. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we actually do have to battle this guy. We actually have to battle a gym trainer. Look at that. Basically, in Misty's gym, I had to battle 7 trainers to even get... 8 trainers to even get Misty to be in the gym. So it makes sense that they made it be able to skip for gym trainers if you went in with something with Surf. So until I get to the water rock types, I'm just going to be using Icy Wind. I didn't heal up. I'm going to do that after this. But when Ammonite, Amistar, and Butops? Anyways, when the 2 fossil Pokemon are out that he has, that are water type, I'm gonna have to use what's left. Maybe Return will be resisted, and it's not stab. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll use Return. We'll see. We'll see how much damage it does. I haven't saved in a while, so I'm gonna save here. Icy Wind. So I'm gonna do Poison Gym next, so that I can trigger Blue at the Fire Gym, and then go straight to fight Blue. Makes sense. All right. So I'm thinking Return, even though it's resisted, does a lot more than Mud Slap, so we're gonna Return. Especially since Gormaliev hasn't been KO'd since the league. Okay, now we'll try Mud Slap and see if it's actually more powerful. I doubt it. But I don't know if Brock has any healing items. I know he has full heal in red and does he have Butops or just Amistar? Our Lord and Savior. Amistar. Praise it. Praise it! Must have been a low roll. I'm just gonna try again, except I'm gonna heal. Or I could just Mud Slap it a whole bunch and then it'll start missing. That makes more sense, honestly. Scrap. Be a good boy. Yeah. It's like, I'm napping. What? Why aren't you saying anything? Oh, I'm a star. Okay, my phone's going off. Too much left. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording and be right back. Okay, I'm still in the same spot. I'm a star's accuracy fell, which is what I'm going for. I could have gotten to you while I was... Oh well. Naughty by me. I'll get to you after the battle. It's right here to remind me. Yeah, it's starting to miss. Freshly dead. I can return it from here. Return to Brock. Sender, which is Brock. There we go. What we got next? U.S. Special Defense is atrocious. At least I'm 95% sure. Icy Wind is still gonna finish it off. Just gonna go down. I want to check that his special defense is actually atrocious. Really quick. Going down to its... Oh yeah, its special defense base stat is 45. Okay, so you're another one I could mud slap. Just don't know what moves you have. You probably have Surf. Why wouldn't you have Surf? Yep, there's Surf. We're gonna heal here. Why am I switching? Pepper Potion is 200? Oh, that's right. They nerfed it in Gen 8. Gen 7 does 150 instead of 200. To get you to buy more full max potions, I think. People weren't using them very much. I think return from here will do it. Oh, the music cut out because surprise. I'm gonna turn the music up slightly. There. My horn should be one shot. Yep. Right. Go code. I'm 3/4 of the way. Level number wise to level 100, but I'm definitely not 3/4 of the way to level 100. Alright, we got the Badge of Bouldering from the Rock of Brock. Brock, the Rock Squinty guy. Well, see YouTube at the next gym, which should be the Poison Gym. Alright, this is Janine, of course. No, it doesn't say who. Alright, So they all look like Janine. Okay, you have to talk to them to battle, so this is perfect. Pretty sure this is Janine. Let me save. Alright, so I always think that the one to the right is going to be it, or I used to always think the one to the right is going to be the real Janine, because that was where Koga was. But that's what's throwing you off. She's actually one to the left. So yeah, just a little annoying. Icy Wind. Icy Wind over trees. I'll stop. Immediately. That's just terrible. I'm just gonna Icy Wind again. Also, YouTube gets to hear this one last time. Has been okay. I did that a couple times on Cycling Road. So that's my last one. I'm not gonna do it again. It's gonna hurt my throat. Which makes sense because I'm wheezing. So. I think I can just take them all out with Icy Wind. They're fairly frail Pokemon. And they're also not even level 40. Level 75. So I think that level gap might also have something to do with it. Wow. I guess they're getting closer to the level that the Elite Four are. But meh. Bum bum ba dum bum. Toxic. Can I learn Toxic? I have the perfect move to overwrite with Toxic if I can. I don't remember if I can. I have them all listed out. I'm getting rid of Mud Slap. Yes. Oh, nobody's in disguise anymore. Oh, fuck. Yep. Yeah. It sure looked exactly like her. So I mean. Oh, that's right. You can just talk to this one from here, so there's no way it's her. There used to be an invisible floor right there, so you can walk forward. In the original gym. Yeah, no, I need a Surfer. And I will see you guys when I'm at lane, YouTube. Alright, here we are back in the next gym, the penultimate gym. I had to have Surfer Girl because I have to surf here. I'm gonna save. Just gonna go delete this man. Hopefully. He is the worst one for matchups, of course. But, you know, whatever. You can beat me, I'll give you the badge. Ah, you better have a burn heal. I have full heals. They're better than burn heals. I also have full restores. Also better than burn heals. By a lot. So I did just get rid of Mud Slap. So I'm just gonna have to return and hope. It shouldn't be able to OHKO me, that would be ridiculous. First, alright. Speed fell, attack, and defense went This is a special attack. Oh, not bad. Is cursed again? Perfect. Can it heal? Alright. Oh yeah. Gen 1 Blaine would have healed turn 1. Oh boy. Gen 1 Blaine. I think it's kind of random too with Gen 2, but at least it'll it's slightly damaged first. Alright, now I can actually use return. Forgot he had a mag cargo, otherwise I would not have gotten rid of Mud Slap until after this battle. Great attack, nice. It's not what I would have expected at all. Oh, there's a max potion. Should be within KO range now, though. That's nice. Oh, it's definitely within KO range. That did a decent jump. I got the volcano badge. I lost this time, but I'm going to win the next time. When I rebuild the Cinnabar Gym, we'll have to have a rematch. Oh, you were, late. You had to find the gym. I mean, he is right. I am plenty strong without his advice. That also shows that he's literally been stalking you the whole time. Because he had to find the gym. Ooh. Eh. We hope to see you again. I hope to see me again, too. Drop off, No, I'll keep Surfer Girl on my party, actually. Repel wore off. No, because I can just... Okay. That almost looked like you could stand there. Youngster Joey! Should I go fight Youngster Joey? Nah. I didn't stop the recording for YouTube because I was going straight to the gym, so I'm just gonna go straight to the gym. Oh, look, it's the Lego gym. Say... Did I heal after? Did I need to heal after that? Oh, but I level up. Yeah, I'm gonna use that rare candy, why not? I should save it for later, but I'm not going to. But I am actually gonna be right back. So, pause recording and go to BRB. Okay, let's do this. I used the rare candy, right? Yes. I'm ready. I got 15 badges, and I defeated the Johto Elite Four and champion. So, technically about their strength. Icy winds! Icy winds! Clouds speeding across the sky. I don't know that song well enough to parody it. Probably a good thing. Arcanine. That's actually a little scary. Why? I could Toxic, but then I could, like, yeah, Flamethrower. Thought so. Fly Stab. So. Oh, that was a crit. Let's see, level 58. It shouldn't OHKO. Maybe if it crits, but not on a regular hit. Yeah, if it crit, that definitely would have been enough. I can return now. It's probably gonna, yep. Depending on how much return does, I might just return twice. No, I need to... I don't know. Healing won't do me any good. I should have healed that turn if I was gonna heal. This probably won't knock it out either, though. Oh? Must not have been hitting select all the way down. Oh, I saved back here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna beat him again, but not on YouTube. So I'm gonna pause. Okay, YouTube, I have a plan. So that... Oh, there goes Repel again. What happened was I didn't save after Blaine. Or, so you saw that bit, probably. I was back at Blaine again. So, oops. So I used the rare candy again. I'm gonna save right here. I just saved in the Pokemon Center in case I forgot. I deposited Surfer Girl this time, so I don't need to reset if I do use. But also, I'm going to use 3 X attacks, which is all I should have left of X attacks while I'm fighting Pidgeot. So that when Arcanine comes out, I can OHKO it with return. No problem. Why am I using 3? Because Fly didn't do half. And return didn't do half. So doubling it wouldn't do any good. And I only have 3 X attacks, so... honestly though, Pidgeot doesn't have much. It can do anything. Did Pidgeot take 2 or 1 Icy Wind? Oh, I sold the item anyways. Alright. Okay, it took Arcanine. So now if I use return, it should just die. Should. Let's go. Alakazam, not known for being very physically tanky. So Arcanine was probably the only thing I really needed to use the X attacks for. So I had to use X items 3 times so far. Karen, Blue, and all the way back with Whitney. Because of rollout. Right on, I'm just gonna Icy Wind. Because it's super effective. And it's stab. So that should be enough to take it out. Let's see. Yep. Health bars are so slow. At least it feels like it. Gyarados. I'm just going to use return. Since I used X items. Nice. And I see. I definitely understand why that was the last one. Out of all of those things he had so far. Then he should hit level 78. Nice. Alright, there we go. And that is actually everything, right? Yeah, that's everyone. So I don't need to... other than putting them in the correct order. There we go. The badges, that is. Alright, I have defeated all 16 gyms. I should get a phone call. No. I should visit Open Pallet Town? I don't remember how I get Mount Silver open. You collected all the badges. Well done. It was written there. I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. Why did you have to talk about the Pokédex after that? Womp womp. Heal here. We hope to see you again. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. Do I want to come from Johto? I want to come from Johto. All right. I guess we have to do the rail pass. Saffron? Saffron. You know, she doesn't live in Saffron. Or is it still Saffron? I don't remember. Oh, it is still Saffron. And Vermilion. I kind of know where it is. It would have been better to keep going the way I was before I went back. Oh well. This is it. Nope, that's not it. One below. South. Or is it north? Yeah, south. Start with the edge of town. The sky. I'll befriend a Ryoko fairy. Wait until it gains the fairy typing. That's when you want to befriend a fairy, sir. Can you imagine a free lifetime pass model? Basically what she's giving you. You can go anywhere in Japan for free. As long as the trains go there. I know you missed the doll, but there's a real clefable, whatever. Just walked right in front of me. What? Is that supposed to be like a train whistle? That wouldn't make any sense though. What is this? So I still need to get somebody with Surf, because I just have Gormalia in my party right now. And I also need Strength. Maybe Flash. What do I need? I need Flash. And I'll take Whirl just in case I need some others. Instead of Surfer Girl. I don't think I need Cut. I'm not going to take the long way. I could. It's not super long. If I get on my bike and be faster. I need waterfalls. Whirl just whirling it up the waterfall. I don't know if I battled them or not, but... Or them. Okay, so I can't go that way, so I must have either battled them or they don't trigger over here. You I probably avoided. I don't know, I could have gone fought all of them, right? Probably get fought, but there we go. It's much easier than Victory Road. I think I'm still in Repel right now. I'm not in Repel. Oops. It's alright, I can run from literally anything at this point. Let me use Repel anyways. Delibird Cave. Does that give me the flagpole? It does. Wait, that means I could just fly there now. I don't have to walk up there. What? Okay. I'm fine with this. I do not know this place well enough. We're gonna use Flash. Now that I can see, I should know my way around. Yep. So we're just gonna try this right off the bat. I don't know if he'll go into Charizard second or not, but his first Pokemon I need to take out as quickly as I can. Because it is the one, the only, Chonkachu. Okay, it's not the Chonkachu. Because this is the Chonkachu. But it's pretty close. We're gonna hit return on it and see how much it does. It is level 81, so I'm not ready for this yet. I just want to see how well I do without actually getting ready for it first. I'm going to die from this single attack. Told you so. I'm gonna go take on the airport. I have escape ropes. I have an escape rope. Alright, I need to go further to the right. Further east, so I'm not at Mount Silver anymore. When it says I'm on the route, I'm literally one grass or two away from Route 28. Now that I can fly there, I don't need to worry about it too much. So second time through, what level? Do I need to train up to go back in here? Go back to there. So it doesn't look like they change in Gen 2 after a victory. They don't. So I could just grind against the Elite Foreign Champion repeatedly. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to save here. Also, I'm going to deposit 2 Pokemon in my party with me. And I'm going to call it for this recording and Twitch session. So I'm going to save again. I didn't end up saving. I'm going to save here. And the next episode of Pokemon Weak Gen 2 is going to be me going through the Elite Four repeatedly until I'm around level 100. Maybe not actual, maybe not level 100, maybe I'll try again level 90. I don't know yet. But anyways, thanks for watching.